Saturday morning, January 31st, the Lady Knights and the Morristown Colonials preparing for round one of the Morris County Junior Varsity Tournament. For the girls, captains number 11, Jenna Catalano, and number 32, Abigail Stackhouse, along with Commander Katz, Coach Alex Katz, take instructions along with the Morristown constituency in preparation for the opening tip-off in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. We'll be coming back at you at that time from Stack Monster Productions and the Lady Knights Television Network. I'm the Stack Monster, you're not, and get ready for some Lady Knights basketball action on Stack Monster Productions. Lady Knights break the huddle with a chant of T-O-G-E-T-H-E-R, together. The girls excited for the opportunity. Stackhouse chats with Sethi. Number 23, Pierce. Number 11, Janet Catalano, the Catalano converter. Number 15, Victoria Aspiazu. They march out to center court, manning the position. This morning, the battlefield is a basketball court. The artillery is a basketball. And the opponent, the enemy, the Morristown Colonials, as Mark Hilla is in the house preparing for what he hopes to be an uneventful day in the training regiment. He hopes that the MASH unit is light to non-existent today. Referees. He does not want to hear his name called beyond his little advertisement at this moment. The opening tip. Stackhouse, number 32, set to tip the ball off. Number 41, Mehek Sethi. Number 11, Jenna Catalano. Number 23, Bria Pierce. And number 15, Victoria Aspiazu. Get it down low, tipped away, stolen by Pierce. Over to Stackhouse, manning the point. Stackhouse spins, takes it, loses the handle, bounces it left. Sethi takes it to the left, bounces it back to Stackhouse. Stackhouse finds an open Catalano, and Catalano's shot is long. Catalano got a good look, good ball movement on that opening possession. Knights look to match the intensity on the defensive end. They call a hand check. Paula Hood in the house. First personal on Stackhouse. Number 33, off to the left. If the officials are going to be calling it close to the vest, it could be a long afternoon for both teams. Number 22 for the Colonials picks up her first personal. Knights going offense. Stackhouse gets it tipped away, runs it down in the back court, dribbles up the middle. Nice bounce pass into Pierce. Pierce off the feed from Stackhouse. 2-0, and we have a turnover by number 22 of the Colonials as she crossed the plane, the imaginary plane of the baseline. The Knights will reset on offense. Catalano. Aspiazu into the paint, kick out. Sethi has a look from downtown, rattles in and out. Stackhouse grabs the board. Finds Sethi on the perimeter. Sethi to the right. Bounces it and Pierce spins. The right idea by Pierce, she spun. Number 12 for the Colonials just got a fingertip on it and kicked it away. We have a special dignitary, a special guest in the house with us today. Paula Hood, mother of Brandon Hood, standout junior for Mount Olive High School. And Good defense by Stackhouse and Pierce, and they force the first suitcase of the game. Stackhouse bounces it in. Sethi back to Stack. Stack drives, kicks. Sethi with a lane. She has an open look. Front rim. No. Knights getting good looks on their first few possessions of this game. Number 22 loses the handle. There's a trap. Baseline drive. Kick. Open look. Long. Tip by number 12 of the Colonials. Throws it in the middle. Sethi! What the heck just happened? It was a steal by Mehek Sethi.
Girl. You know that, right?
Encouraging words from the hood master. Stackhouse from downtown. Stackhouse drains it! Stackhouse cans it from a deep position, but it's a long two. 4-0. Stackhouse wants to watch the hand check. She's already picked up one foul. Driving in the middle. Bounce pass. Right to Espiazu with the steal. 4-0. Sethi, ball fake to the left, back to the right, out to Stackhouse. Guarded by number 22. Post up in the middle. Catalano, left-handed hook, misses. Out of bounds. Just a little bit of contact by Espiazu. Wow, I'm shocked. That was a foul. No, not. Hey, Mama Stackhouse is in the facility. Tried to avoid saying house twice in the same sentence. It was a long two by Stackhouse. Foot on the line. They kick it right. Catalano inside. 3 Knights converge. Nice run out by Catalano, but number 22 is able to find her range. And that was a 3-4-3 lead for the Knights. There's good recognition by Janet Catalano, who, with the triple team down low on the help defense, she kicked out on the help herself. Almost able to get a hand in the face in time. Nice inside feed. Ball's loose. Turnover corralled by the Colonials. Colonials trail by 1. Into the baseline. Good defense by Espiazu on the help. Stackhouse boxes out the shooter, and Espiazu grabs the rebound. Loose ball. Mehek Sethi is the right man for the right job. I know she's not a man, but that's the way the phrase goes.
There it is.
30-second timeout by Coach Katz. Recognized a little bit of adversity down low. Coach Katz is going to... Katz. Drawing up the strategic plan. Or as someone once said, coming up with some solid strategery. We'll come back at you following the timeout at Stack Monster Productions. Number 31, Mackenzie Hurt, into the ball game for the Lady Knights. Stackhouse spins, crosses over into the middle, bounce pass, Hurt, ball fake, foul on number 12. Knights will take it out under the basket. 2 team fouls apiece. First one on number 12. Espiazu. Turnover Knights. 3:33 in the first. Knights lead 4-3. little bit of confusion on the sidelines regarding the foul situation. They work it out. We'll come back at you on Stack Monster Productions.
Get that ball, shoot it.
Paula Hood would have it no other way. There was a mistake in the scorebook. That's a team technical foul. I don't know what's the wrong name and the wrong number. Bria Pierce will go to the free throw line and shoot the technical free throw. 3 minutes and 33 seconds in the
Bend your
first.
knees, take your time.
And she... Pierce makes one of two, and the Knights lead by 2. Hurt, number 31, a freshman, takes the ball from the official and sends it in the Stackhouse. Stackhouse. They call 5-second violation. Stackhouse has to watch those hands down low. The officials will call. Ball fake into the middle. Turnover. The Lady Knights do a good job packing the paint defensively, forcing the ball handler into a turnover. Knights with 3 minutes and 6 seconds in the first. Lead 5-3. Catalano takes it, pulls it back. Stackhouse, ball fake to the right. Bounce pass into Pierce. On the floor, Mackenzie Hurt, fight for the ball, it's a jump. A nice drive and dish into the paint by Stackhouse. Knights have it back on the possession arrow. Mackenzie Hurt out on the perimeter. Finds Stackhouse. Stackhouse takes it in the middle. Over to Hurt. Back to Stack. Stack inside to Pierce. Back out to Hurt. Ball's loose on the floor. Hurt. They call a suitcase. She had the right idea. She got on the floor. She was looking for someone to pass it to. But in order to find someone, she had to roll a little bit to the left on her tuchus. And that's a travel. Or, as we like to say, a suitcase. Stackhouse strips the ball handler on the way to the basket. Drives, dishes into Catalano, takes it left, finds Aspiazu on the perimeter. Knights reset, they lead 5-3. Catalano has a look inside the stripe. Out of bounds. Was it touched by the Colonials? It was. The shot was off the mark, and a Colonial tried to grab it. Bria Pierce takes a well-deserved rest. And number 12, Brianna Cobbs, into the game for the Knights.
Do something!
Ball was passed in, but it was picked off by number 22. 5-3 game, 155. Shot off the mark. Aspiazu grabs the board.
Take it, Abby, all the way. Let's go. Shoot that ball.
Knights lead by 2 with 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining in the first. Stackhouse has a look. That ball might have been blocked. Deflected out of bounds.
That's okay. You
By the
tried.
Knights.
That's good.
Number 42 was open under the basket, or so she thought. However, Brianna Cobbs was waiting in ambush. Oh, they whistle Stackhouse on the foul. Her second personal in the first quarter. Stackhouse has to be careful with 2 personals. Layup is good, and the score's knotted at 5. We have another special dignitary in the house, retiree Jimbo Prommel. Brianna Cobbs down low. Strip.
Shoot it.
35 seconds remain in the quarter. Score's knotted at 5. Colonials look for an opportunity. There's an open look. Out comes Catalano. 42 did not want to shoot it. Stripped by Stackhouse. Out of bounds. She stripped it and went off of the hand of number 22. Mehek Sethi, number 41, replaces Mackenzie Hurt in the lineup. Also back into the game. No one. I think I've got it all set. Sethi, Stackhouse, Aspiazu, Catalano. Stackhouse into the middle. She shoots! She scores! Stackhouse gives the Knights a 7-5 lead. 7 seconds left. Stackhouse has to be careful. On the floor, ball's loose. 2 seconds. Stackhouse doesn't want to pick up her third. Misses the buzzer, and the Knights will take a 7-5 lead into the second quarter. We take a timeout here on the Lady Knights Television Network. Colonials start the second quarter, trailing by 2, 7-5. 3 team fouls apiece. Turnover on the Colonials. Turnover on the Colonials. Ball sails out of bounds. Saved by Coach Katz. You are tuned in to Stack Monster Productions. This is the Stack Monster here with Paula Hood, Dawn Stackhouse, Jimbo Prommel, Stackhouse in the Catalano. They whistle Aspiazu. That's 2 on Aspiazu, 2 on Stackhouse.
Come girls!
4th team foul. And we have another suitcase for the traveler. Catalano has an open look. They return the favor with a suitcase of our own. And if you're packing a suitcase today, ladies and gentlemen, I suggest you pack some warm clothes because it is a chilly willy out there today. The wind chill factor is too low to calculate. And the big man, Pierce, down low. Stolen by Aspiazu. No, Aspiazu's pass. Number 22 was in ambush waiting for that bounce pass. Fortunately for the Knights, it went out of bounds. And Knights will blackjack do it again. Ball spinning round and round. I said blackjack do it again.
Come on, Abby.
This time the Knights get it in. They lead 7-5 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds in the second quarter of action. Sethi, ball fake to the basket, kicks it back. Knights move it around the perimeter. Look for something inside. They find Aspiazu. Good find, Catalano. Good ball movement on the perimeter between Sethi, Catalano, and Stackhouse. And that creates a mismatch on the inside. Colonial's out of position, and Aspiazu takes the feed and will take it to the line and
Bend
shoot
your knees, take your time.
Aspiazu is money on the first. The inspirational, motivational, transformational words of Paula Hood. Paula Hood equals good. Number 24,
Bend your knees.
Polanco. Aspiazzo's second. Rolls around. Off to the right. 1 out of 2 makes it 8-5. Turnover on the ensuing possession. Knights have it with a 3-point lead, 6.5 minutes on the clock in the second period of action here at Morris Hills Regional High School. The first of 4 games today. The girls varsity JV, boys JV, girls varsity, boys varsity. Deflected out of bounds by number 2, Colonials. Knights retain. They lead by 3, 8-5, 6:20. Catalano out to Aspiazzu. Crosses to the right.
You gotta pass it.
Catalano on the left. Catalano. Polanco goes through Polanco's hands. But she runs it down. Saves the turnover. Heads up play by Polanco.
Smart.
Stackhouse around the screen. Just dragged that right rear foot for a suitcase. 5:55.
Get your hands up, girls.
Is the time. Stackhouse can't reach from behind. There's a miss. Box out, but the ball kicks loose. However, it does not come back to haunt the Knights because it deflects out of bounds off of number 42 of the Colonials. And Knights will do it again. Stackhouse finds Catalano. Catalano has a look. Catalano! Stackhouse with the assist and the Catalano converter. For those of you youngins out there don't know what a catalytic converter is, and hence a Catalano converter. Catalytic converter was something they put on the bottom of the car in like the 70s and 80s to control emissions, kind of the pre-Go Green days. So that was the catalytic converter, and we have the Catalano converter. There's a miss and a rebound by Aspiazzu. Aspiazzu fouled by number 42 of the Colonials. Number 50, Alyssa Baker replaces Polanco in the lineup. The Catalano converter
Come on, girls.
gives the Knights a 10-5 lead at the 5-minute mark. Stackhouse crosses to the left. Bounces it. Pierce. Pierce looks for post up down low. Alyssa Baker posts up down low. Pass just went off with the right hand. Good post up by Alyssa Baker. Four and a half. Second quarter. Knights by 5. 10-5. Cut to the basket. Back door. But the pass skids along the hardwood. Down low. Too low for the Colonials to grab. And the Knights have it again.
Come on, Abby.
5 team fouls for the Colonials. 4 for the Knights. Stackhouse. Pass was deflected. Stackhouse, Catalano, Aspiazzu! Victoria Aspiazzu runs the floor, steals the ball. Now we don't care about the suitcase as that was a hustle play by Aspiazzu. Prevents a fast break opportunity. Number 2, over in the corner, 22. She misses.
Get that rebound!
Loose, underneath. Last touch by number 42. Knights ball. Coach Katz looks for a timeout. 3 minutes, 59 seconds. We tried to get the clock. For some reason, I have no idea why the clock disappears and reappears. It's almost like magic, but you see it. The Knights have 10, Colonials have 5. 5 team fouls for the Colonials, 4 for the Knights. As it mysteriously disappears again, we go into the huddle. Alex Katz.
I feel bad for the girls.
Goes over the final instructions. Knights back out onto the court after a show of solidarity. Colonials take the court. Cheerleaders man their seats.
Girls, gotta be smart. Be smart.
Stackhouse armed with the play. In Aspiazu. Aspiazu, 3 defenders there. Number 30, Taylor starts into the game for the Knights. Aspiazu.
Hey, where's that foul?
Aspiazu tripped over a knee. Good hustle back defensively. Number 22, though, gets around the defense and banks it in. Cuts the Knights' lead to 3, 10-7.
Take it all away, Abby.
Stackhouse back out to start.
Come on.
Suitcase on the Knights. 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Come on, girls.
Colonials with the ball and a 3-point deficit. Sethi back into the game for the Knights, number 41.
What is it? Down.
Stackhouse out on the shooters. Double dribble. Good defense by the Knights. The Lady Knights have held their opponent to 7 points here in the first quarter. They scored 10 themselves, and they lead. With 3 minutes remaining in the half. Aspiazu. Aspiazu puts it on the floor. Out to Stackhouse. Stackhouse drives the lane, floats it up. Was blocked. Stackhouse tries to get it back, but 33 rips it. Out pops Aspiazu. Swing it left. Stackhouse with a hand in the face. Forces out to 42. They go to the right. Number 2. Catalano fought around the screen to get in there. Aspiazu, that's her 3rd personal. I love the way Coach Katz works the refs. That is 3 on Aspiazu. She's correct. First free throw is good. It's 10-8. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first half. Second free throw is good. That's a 1-point game. Colonials with 4 in a row.
Come on, girls.
Stackhouse bounces it to Catalano. Catalano ball fake. Stackhouse in the corner. Stackhouse's pass intended for Catalano. Off the mark. Knights have to dig in. They don't want to give up more of a run. Number 33 puts it on the floor and in. And the Colonials with a 6-0 run lead 11-10. But it has to be noted that Aspiazu, Stackhouse in a little bit of foul trouble from the floor. Knights can't sustain the possession. It's a 1-point deficit. Anybody's ball game. Aspiazu has to be careful. Double team with Stackhouse. Number 22 with a suitcase. Minute and a half. Knights ball. Catalano will inbound the ball to Stackhouse. I searched for my water because I'm thirsty.
Come on, girls. Let's go.
Stackhouse in Aspiazu. It's Aspiazu. Short. Aspiazu tries to run it down. Sethi saves it. Sethi over to Catalano. Catalano from downtown. Back rim. Aspiazu. Offensive glass. That foul was created by an aggressive box out and rebound by Aspiazu.
Come on, girls.
Playing fearlessly out on the floor. She's got to get it in. Aspiazu on the perimeter. Aspiazu into the paint, over to Pierce. Pierce has a look. Short. Aspiazu with the rebound. Aspiazu! Say it again. Aspiazu! 1 point lead. Knights. Minute to go.
Come on,
12-11. Pierce, hands up, turn, miss. Pierce with the board. Bria pierces the opponent on the defensive end.
Come on, Abby, hustle.
39 seconds. Stackhouse, bullet pass. Over to number 11, Catalano, but number 2 got a hand in the face and may have distracted Catalano on the catch. Aspiazu's bucket gives the Lady Knights a 12-11 lead in what has been a back and forth affair. Largest lead by either team has been 5. Aspiazu with a steal! And 33 reaches in as if to say, oh no, and commits the personal foul. And that will put the Knights on the line in a bonus situation with 18.5 seconds on the clock. Aspiazu will shoot a 1-and-1.
Bend your knees, take your time.
Aspiazu sets, launches off to the left. It's a lane violation. Any shot that misses the rim is classified as a lane violation. Sethi digs in on the defensive end. Ball's loose on the floor, 33. Stripped away by Stackhouse and Aspiazu. Catalano couldn't save it.
So, we say, turn in. That's it, right? That's it.
3.7 on the clock.
Hands up. Someone take it back.
Shot at the buzzer is no good. And the Knights will take a 12-11 lead in the halftime. Exciting first half of action. Girls will get a little bit of a rest. Stackhouse, Catalano, get a drink. Coach Katz gathers up her thoughts, gets a piece of gum, and readies herself for the halftime speech. You are tuned in to Stack Monster Productions. Good afternoon. You're here for the Stack Monster Productions halftime show. I'm the Stack Monster, and I'm here with Paula Hood. Paula Hood of Bend Your Knees, Take Your Time fame. Came here all the way from Mount Olive, New Jersey, just to root on the Lady Knights. We're going to go over a little halftime analysis with Paula Hood. We're going to get the expert's opinion. Get it? Expert? Paula Hood, what do you think the key was to... let's get a microphone in here. Microphone with a little energy. So what do you think, Paula, was the key to the first half 1 point lead for the Lady Knights?
Good teamwork. They passed the ball, but they got to learn how to communicate a little bit. They did a really good job.
Good teamwork, pass the ball, communicate. Wiser words were never spoken. Thank you for watching the Stack Monster Productions halftime show and analysis on the Lady Knights television network. Brought to you by Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Only 240 calories per bottle to keep that nice, lean figure. So stay tuned for second half actions on Stack Monster Productions. Second half action set to begin after that scintillating halftime analysis by Paula Hood. Knights going left to right. Stackhouse drives. They call, I believe, an illegal screen on the Knights. Catalano picks up her first personal. Tipped away by Stackhouse. Stackhouse with the steal and the foul call on 22. Second one on number 22 for the Colonials. Stackhouse over to Catalano. Catalano pulls it back. Shifted her feet just a tad. Colonial's ball. 20 seconds gone here in the first. First quarter of the second half, which we actually call the third quarter in basketball circles. Stackhouse out on the shooter, number 22. To the left, and out of bounds. Nice play by Coach Katz. Never touched by a Lady Knight. And they have it with 7 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock in the third. Knights lead 12-11. Backcourt, Knights. Clear my throat. Tipped away. Stackhouse doesn't want to foul from behind. Sethi, I don't know where the foul was on that. I saw Mehek Sethi running laterally with the ball handler, and somehow there was a foul call. Maybe she has a third hand that we didn't see. Nevertheless, Colonial shoot 2. They look to tie the score on this shot. 7:17 mark of the third quarter. Rattles around, goes down, 12-12. A dozen points apiece. Backcourt pressure by the Colonials. Stackhouse dribbles left. Stackhouse over to Aspiazu. Aspiazu with a beautiful find. Oh, just sails a little bit long. The Knights did a good job beating that press if they just execute the pass ever so slightly, more sharply, and you'll see the result. But nice job by the Lady Knights. Physical mistakes you can accept, but the mental aspect of that possession was excellent. Stackhouse got to watch the ball fake. Number 3 swings it right into the paint. Blocked! Stackhouse goes for the steal, and she forces a suitcase. A suitcase packed with nice warm socks and sweaters and sweatshirts and hoodies. Brr, 23. Speaking of brr, Bria Pierce into the game. Replaces Brianna Cobbs. Knights under the basket. Catalano, she's got to get it in. She goes long to Pierce. Picked off by 33. Ball fake, drive, miss. Rebound, Colonials. Stackhouse goes for the steal. Hits the deck, 33 into the lane. Whistle. Pierce picks up the foul on the floor. Her first. Third on the Knights this half. 12-12 is the score. They swing it quick. Pierce gets out. Oh, Bank is open for a 2-point lead. 6-16. Full court pressure. Stackhouse finds Catalano. Catalano, ball fake. Beats the defender. Excellent job. Stackhouse. Crossover. Oh, the pass was off the mark. Turnover on the Knights. Catalano swats at it. Draws the contact. Her second. 4 on the Knights.
Come on, girls. Jermaine, be smart.
Inside. Pierce, hand up. Miss. Stackhouse with the rebound. Gets pushed from behind. Full timeout by Coach Katz. The Knights go to the bench for a timeout. Trailing 14-12 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds in the third. We're going to stay live in the huddle. Another episode of In the Huddle by Stag Monster Productions. got a game at 9, 11, 1, and 3. Girls JV, boys JV, girls varsity, boys JV. Back to back to back to back to back.
So I'm leaving
After Sam? That's okay. I'm good with that, Paula.
I ain't watching work. They're all wanting to come and watch Parks and Rec.
We stay live after a scintillating conversation with Paula. Knights will try it again as it was deflected out of bounds by the Colonials. Colonials ratcheting up the pressure defensively, challenging the Knights to beat it. Pierce over to Catalano. Catalano has an opportunity. Gets it over half court. Finds Aspiazu. Nice catch by Aspiazu. Pulls it back down. Over to Catalano. Ball's loose. Morristown has it. In the corner, Stackhouse gets out on the shooter. Shooter's no good. Blocked, stripped away. Kicks back out to the Knights. Catalano slow getting up. We have a travel on the play. Give that girl a suitcase. Catalano gets back up. We hope she's okay. She's going to have to come out. Official timeout. Once the official calls a timeout, she has to come out at least for one possession. Calls Hilla's number. Stackhouse puts it on the floor. Gets past the defense. Finds Pierce. Pierce loses the handle. Knights trail by 2. We have an ensuing suitcase. Once Catalano is cleared by Mark Hiller to go back in the game, she's eligible to go back in. Stackhouse finds Aspiazu. Nice pass, nice catch in the Pierce. Pierce can't bank it in. Ripped down, Aspiazu tipped away. Stackhouse. Bounce, nice feed, and the bucket gives the Colonials a 4-point lead. Stackhouse gets fouled by number 22. That'll be her third, I believe. It is. Catalano back into the game for the Knights. Replaces Aspiazu. 13th foul on the Colonials. Pierce waits for Stackhouse to establish front court position. Trailing 16-12, Knights take possession. Stackhouse, ball was kicked by the Colonials.
Come on, girls, be smart.
Catalano goes deep. Stackhouse catches it. Near half court. Stackhouse drives over to Sethi. Sethi takes it left. Back to Stack. Stack thinks about 3. She takes it to the right. Drives. Out to Sethi. Sethi. Good patience offensively. One thing to note, Morristown playing an aggressive brand of defense right now. And if the Knights can move the ball reverse direction consistently, they can get the Morristown Colonials out of position and reaching. And that can translate into foul calls and put the Knights at the free throw line early in this half. There's 3:45 left in the third quarter. Stackhouse drives. Ball gets deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. Coach Katz wanting a foul call on that play. I have to defer to her experience and expertise and say that perhaps it was.
Be smart, be strong.
Unfortunately, no love from the officials.
Hands up!
Knights trail by 4, 16 to 12. Floater, no good. Number 12 squeezes the rebound. She misses. Mackenzie Hurt, number 31 with a big rebound. Mackenzie Hurt, the freshman. You have two freshmen playing for the Lady Knights. Mackenzie Hurt and Victoria Aspiazu. Catalano has it. Takes it left. Hand check by number 12. 5 on the Colonials. 3 on number 12. Aspiazu into the game for Sethi.
Come on, girls, be smart.
Tipped into the backcourt, run down by Stackhouse. Stackhouse drives, pulls it back, kicks it. Catalano has a look. Off to the right. Aspiazu gets the loose ball. Aspiazu floats it up. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Knights have it back. Knights have yet to score here in the third. Can they find some offense? Now they called the suitcase on Hurt, but it looked to me like Hurt got bumped from behind. And that's what got her momentum going forward. I think she got a shot in the rumpus. And the officials somehow missed it. On the floor, whistle, 2 shots to come. Pierce picks up her second. 5 team fouls apiece. .42 at the stripe. Swish, 17-12. There are 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter of action from Morris Hills High School. Knights trail by their largest deficit by 5. Make that 6 in what is still a 2-possession game. But the Knights have to find some offense. They haven't scored here in the third quarter. Stackhouse crosses over. Calls a play, screen by Aspiazu. Aspiazu into the paint, floats it in! Aspiazu gets the Knights off the schneid. They trail 18-14, 2:10.
Stick with your man, put your hands up. Hands up.
Drive, help defense by Catalano. Nobody gets number 42, but she misses the layup. Ball's loose, she gets it back again, and this time converts. Pushes it back out to 6, 20-14. Stackhouse, guarded by 22. Goes by her, takes it to the basket, pulls up. Too strong. Stackhouse goes for the steal, pulls back. Tipped away. Number 22 gets it, bounces it off, over to number 3. 22, shot, good, that's a 3. That hurts, that one hurts. 9-point lead. Knights trail 23-14. Hurt. Over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse guarded by 22. Catalano, ball fake into the paint. Foul. I recommend the Knights keep attacking the middle. One more foul from the bonus situation. Number 12, Cobbs, replaces Pierce.
You're standing behind. That's why she's
Stackhouse takes it over to Aspiazu. Aspiazu. Second in a row on number 3. You see what happens as the Knights are in a bonus situation when you attack the basket, especially against an aggressive defense. Aspiazu drains the first one for the 15th point. Her third of the quarter. 35.5 seconds are left in the third. And the Knights trail 23-15. Aspiazu gets the roll. Cuts it to 7. Good read by Catalano, just deflected it out of bounds. The boys JV are in the house in preparation for their game in 1 hour versus Hanover Park. Number 22 is open. Stackhouse with a run out. Rattles around, doesn't go down. Aspiazu cleaning up the glass. Victoria Aspiazu. Oh, Stackhouse's pass deflected out of bounds. 10.6. Knights look to get a good look before the buzzer. Catalano, backcourt to Stackhouse. Stackhouse attacks. Attacks, takes it to the basket. Shot is blocked. Time expires. Did she get hit with the body? All ball, says the ref. And we go to the third, check that, fourth quarter with the Knights trailing 23-16. As I am begging, dying, dreaming of a nice cold water. My mouth is parched. I finished my coffee. I finished my water. Now I'm thirsty. And what does my wife say? You should have bought more. 23-16 is the score. Colonials lead the Knights. There are 8 minutes left in the game. Can the Lady Knights mount a rally and take this game? They led 12-11 at halftime. The Knights are in a bonus situation. They'll be shooting fouls the rest of the game.
It is not our ball. Set up tape.
Colonials will open. And we come back at you the third quarter.
Lights, your hands up.
33, ball fake into the middle. Blocked. Fight for the rebound. Catalano. Possession. Compliments of the Catalano converter for the Knights, and they'll take the ball offensively. Trailing by 7. Aspiazu. Back to Catalano. Catalano over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse up the middle. Number 12 pops it into the backcourt, and that's a Knights possession. Backcourt violation. .7:30. Knights down 7. Fourth quarter. First round. Middle school tournament. Aspiazu. Turnover Knights.
Square first. Square first.
Aspiazu with the steal. Runs it down, saves the possession. Puts it on the floor. Finds Hurt. Hurt. Bounce pass. Beautiful feed by Hurt. Hurt with the assist. And Brianna Cobbs converts. 7 minutes. Knights down 23-18. 5-point game. Steal! Catalano! Stackhouse. Backcourt. Knights down 5, 6:40. Stackhouse finds Catalano from behind the arc. Catalano, front rim. Miss. Foul down low. Who'd they get? Stackhouse with her third. Next foul on either team. Free throws will follow. Colonials have it with a 5-point lead. We have a suitcase. Knights have it. 6:14. Stackhouse spins. Aspiazu gets it over half court. Aspiazu finds Catalano. Catalano, can she? Will she? Miss. Tipped out by Mackenzie Hurt. Nice catch by Catalano. Spin move to the basket. She'll shoot 2. Victoria, the Vic they call her. Shooting 2.
Bend your knees, take your time.
Rattles in. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the contest. Number 13 picked up that personal for the Colonials. Aspiazu's second is money. And it's 23-20. She cashes in the money. 22 down the lane. Number 2 has a shot. It's long. Brianna Cobbs with a hand up in the face. The 22 is able to knock down the bucket. Extends it back out to 5. With 5:40 in the game remaining. Stackhouse gets it tipped away, but it's timeout by Coach Katz. Very astute play, and we'll come back at you following the timeout by the Lady Knights. A lot can happen during a timeout. Poland Spring, yeah. Stackmonster sprinted to the stands. Now he needs oxygen, but he has his water. Stackhouse. 25-20. Hey, whistle number 13. Aspiazu shooting 1-1.
Bend your knees, take your time. Bend your knees.
First one rattles in off to the left. Colonials. One more and the Knights will be shooting a double bonus. Hurt, Stackhouse, Cobbs, Catalano, and Aspiazu on the court for the Knights. Drive, pull up, jumper, no good. Stackhouse grabs the board. Stackhouse spins. Spins one way, spins the other, gets it over, gets fouled by 22. Stackhouse will shoot 2. That's the 4th on number 22. 4 personals on number 22. Stackhouse at the line for 2.
2 shots, go back, please.
Take your knees up. Bend your knees, take your time. Oh!
Stackhouse banks it in for the 21st point. Second one rattles around and goes down. Stackhouse with 6 on the game. 25-22. 4:44.
Step with your look. Bad call, Brad. Bad call.
I'm turning into a parent for a second. The words ticky-tack come to mind. Give me a ticky, give me a tack. In fact,
Do you want to see the video camera?
a late whistle. Justice is served, as I allude to ticky-tack. Cobbs, might be a good time for a timeout. They call 10-second violation. I don't know how many timeouts Coach Katz has left. She probably was not able to afford one right there, because we're going to need it later. There's a conference on the side.
Get your story straight.
Did they call a tie-up? I don't know what... Don't know what that call was, but I don't care because the Knights have the ball. Stackhouse around a screen. Back to Aspiazu. Aspiazu crosses over, loses the handle. Finds Stackhouse. Stackhouse swings left. Catalano takes it right. Catalano around a screen from Stackhouse. Tipped away. Catalano gets it back to Stack. Mackenzie hurt. Stackhouse back to Catalano. Stackhouse skips to the corner. They call a suitcase on the Knights. Speaking of ticky-tack, I think I'll have a couple of nice, refreshing peppermint tic-tac with 3 minutes and 51 seconds left in the game. Morristown ties a shoe. They have the ball with a 25-22 lead. Knights in a double bonus. Morristown, as I sound like I have marbles in my mouth. Morristown in a bonus situation. Into the basket. Layup is missed. Squeezed by Cobbs. Deflected out of bounds. Cobbs has it. Cobbs finds Aspiazu. Aspiazu crosses over. Gets it to Stack. Stack finds Catalano. Catalano bounce in. Aspiazu in the post. Fight for the loose ball.
White ball.
Knights on the jump.
Too smart, Abby.
Trail by 3. Catalano, ball fake. One step to the right. Back rim. Miss. Good look by Catalano. Inside. Cut to the basket. Catalano guards against the back door. Number 3 out to 22. Stackhouse on her. Stackhouse had to be careful. Now, they better not call that on 32. She did not touch her.
A half second sooner, take a charge. Okay, Jen, watch that backdoor cut. Guys, when they cut that corner, you know what's happening.
First one on Cobbs. Shooting 2. That was a shooting foul. Colonials look to push out a 3-point lead. That one goes Beyonce to the left, to the left. We'll take another Beyonce shot right here. With 2:56 remaining. This one looks like it's good, and it is. It's a 4-point game. 26-22. Stackhouse. Stackhouse crosses over, hesitates, pulls back, spins. Over to Catalano. Catalano has a lane in the basket. She draws the contact, and it bangs it in! The Catalano converter can go to the line and cut it to 1. Isn't this fun?
Bend your knees, take your time.
Just off the mark, they look good. But it's a one-possession game, 26-22. A pull-up 3, but do they call a walk? They call a suitcase! A suitcase! As 22 gets greedy with a 2-point lead. 2 minutes, 34 seconds in the game. They go backcourt to Stackhouse. Stackhouse runs the offense. Screen by Stackhouse. They get it. Nice play. Hitting the deck. Aspiazzo gets it to Stackhouse. Stackhouse to Catalano. Catalano gets blocked. Hurt comes up with it. Hurt gets it out. Saved by Catalano. Catalano to Stackhouse. Stackhouse deflected by 33. No, 33. 33 had a hand on that ball. Oh, somebody get that man some bifocals. 33 deflected that ball out of bounds. The referee was right there and didn't see it. Aspiazzo, almost. Stackhouse, ball fake into the middle. Aspiazzo kicks out of bounds. Last touch by number 3. Knights have it with 147. 147. 2-6. 26. Morristown 2-4. 24 Knights. Stackhouse, Catalano. Catalano gets fouled. Catalano will shoot 2. Number 12. Number 12 picks it up. Is that her 5th? That's 5. Number 12 fouls out of the game with 1 minute and 37 seconds on the clock. Number 10 will replace her. Catalano at the line can shoot 2.
Bend your knees, take your time. Yes.
Catalano converts the first.
I'm out red, sorry.
Colonials try to ice Catalano on the second. We'll come back at you following the full timeout. Knights trail 26-25 with 1 minute and 37 seconds.
Bend your knees, take your time.
Rattles out. Minute and a half. 1 point game.
No fouls,
Knights
no
trail.
fouls, no fouls. No fouls. Stick to bed, put your hands up.
Catalano gets called. Oh. 19 fouls, still a 1-and-1 situation.
It would be so nice to have consistency. Yeah, I agree. It would be so nice.
Amen, Coach Katz. Amen.
Rebound.
First one is good. It's a 2-point game.
I know you work so hard. We expect the
Second one is good. Knights trail by 3. Plenty of time.
Come on, girls. Game's not over yet.
Stackhouse takes it in the backcourt.
Abby, take this shit
She should take it to number 22, who's playing with 4 fouls. Stackhouse. Over to Aspiazu. Aspiazu. Finds Catalano. Catalano inside for Hurt. Deflected away. Knights can ill afford to give up a bucket on this possession. They need to dig in and find that little reserve. They trail by 3. Steal by Aspiazu. Aspiazu, 22. 22! Fouls out! That's 4 on number 22. And Aspiazu will go to the line shooting 2. Number 22 fouls out with 44.9 seconds on the clock. Aspiazu shooting 2.
Bend your knees, take your time.
Aspiazu's good on the first. Another timeout. That seems to be the Morristown strategy. Shoot 1, ice the opponent. Aspiazu says, I'm not afraid. Because I'm a snake. And I'm going to snake this one through. 44.9 seconds. Lady Knights trail the Morristown Colonials 28-26. Coach Katz goes to the clipboard.
Oh shit. I had a big one.
Welcome to Stack Monster Sound Effects.
You didn't record that, did you?
As the air is coming out of us.
That wasn't record, right?
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
Aspiazu
Come on!
shoots her second. Knights trail by 2.
Bend your knees, take your time.
Short. Aspiazu grabs it back. No foul call. Tip. Full court pressure. Stackhouse can't pick up her 5th. She has to be careful. They want to try to check 10-second violation. Not quite. Number 2 takes it to the basket. Cobbs is there defensively. 25 seconds. Knights might have to foul unless they can force a turnover in the next 5 seconds. To the basket. On the floor. With 15.6 on the clock, Colonials will go to the line and shoot 2. If they make them, it's a 2-possession game. If they miss either one, the Knights will have a puncher's chance. We'll come back at you for the conclusion as we pray for the injured player. The injured player is safely on the bench. Our prayers were answered. She's healthy. Morristown Colonials. Number 51 replaces the injured player number 2, and she's at the line to shoot 2 free throws. With 15 seconds on the clock and a 28-26 lead. First one is nothing but air. It's important on a miss for the Lady Knights to grab a rebound and have an opportunity to tie or win the game. Short. Catalano grabs the rebound. Catalano up the right side. Catalano gets it over half court to where Coach Katz will draw up a final play with 10 seconds on the clock. You see it there. Need I say more? Will we tie it, win it, or lose it? The next 10 seconds of game action will tell. Catalano will inbound on the near sideline. Lady Knights lined up, looking to break. They go long, Aspiazu turns around, she gets fouled with 7.5. She'll shoot 2 free throws with a chance to tie it. Say your bend your knees, take your time, nice and early. 7.5 on the clock.
Bend your knees, take your time.
26. A 20! 5 seconds! 28-28! Aspiazu doesn't want to foul! Time runs out! We're going to overtime! We're going to overtime! Victoria Aspiazu was money for a 20! Overtime, Stackhouse, Aspiazu, Cobbs, Hurt, and Catalano on the court. Morristown has it to start. Double team by Cobbs and Stackhouse. Swing right. Scores tied at 28 in overtime. 33, pulls it back. Cobbs on her man. Takes the baseline. Catalano's there. Forces a bad shot. Rebound, miss. Down low. Ripped away by Catalano. Catalano on Windex control as she cleans the glass. Stackhouse guarded by 13. Drives. Takes it. Throws it up. Too strong. Kicks back out. Run down by Hurt. Stackhouse. Stackhouse shooting 2. Third on number 13.
Bend your knees, take your time.
A little strong on the first.
Bend your knees, take your time.
Stackhouse banks in the second for a 1-point lead, 29-28. The Knights' first lead since the opening of the second half at 12-11. Ball is out of bounds, unforced error. The Knights can be patient, move the ball around. Any foul will result and free throws. They need to be smart. Screen by Catalano. Over to Aspiazu. Aspiazu, nothing there. Back out to Stackhouse. 2:49, Knights lead, 29-28. Stackhouse pulls up. Too strong. Cobbs with the board. Cobbs out to Aspiazu. Aspiazu rattles around. Doesn't go down. On the floor. 42 comes up with it. She steps out of bounds. Knights have it back with 2 minutes and 33 seconds. They call an offensive foul, so the Knights will not be shooting. Catalano bounces it in. Cobbs back out to Catalano. Catalano dribbles out. Catalano floats it up. No good. Cobbs with another rebound. A fight to the ball. Possession arrow Knights, 2:24. Knights would surely love a score. They lead by 1. They go deep. Tipped out of bounds by 3. Knights will try it again. A little help defense by the Morristown fans. Little guy with a big heart. Catalano finds Hurt. Hurt takes it baseline, dribbles out, bounces it over to Catalano. Catalano throws it up, off the rim. Box out by Morristown. Almost a carry there. Catalano gets back defensively. Aspiazu tries to steal it. Good job by Aspiazu. The Lady Knights hustling back defensively. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. The longest 2 minutes and 6 seconds of my life so far. Colonials have it. They trail 29-28. Both teams in a double bonus. Number 2 back into the game, guarded by Stackhouse. She floats it short, gets her rebound, misses, loose ball, pulls it back out, another offensive rebound. Hurt, down low, tipped away by Cobbs. Cobbs draws the contact. 2 shots for number 42. Can tie or take the lead with these free throws. That's 3 on Cobbs. First one rattles around, does not go down. Second one is no good. Rebound by the Windex Patrol. 152. Aspiazu. Aspiazu bounces it off of number 2. It's staying right here. Knights 1-point lead with 1 minute and 47 seconds left. Stackhouse fights to the backcourt to grab it. Drives, bounces it in to Cobbs. Morristown. 29-28. Knights. Inside. Number 2. Miss. 42 with the putback. No. Catalano converts another one. Oh, I'm buying some stock in Windex today. Stolen away. That's it for Stackhouse. That is her 4th. That is her 5th.
What's the back call?
It's not going to help us. They don't
I know.
This is this.
That fouls out with 1:23 of overtime. I love you. Seth the end of the game replacing Stackhouse. 2 shots. First one's going to be an NBA shot, nothing but air. Second one rattles around and goes down. It's all tied up with 1 minute and 23 seconds left in action. Stolen away on the inbound. 117. Morristown will be patient and look for a shot. A good look at the basket, preferably by number 2. Cobbs, hand up in the face, missed. Aspiazu squeezes the board and gets fouled. Aspiazu fouled by number 42. Will take it to the free throw line at 102 with the score all knotted at 29. The joint is jumping. Our hearts are pumping. Aspiazzo at the line.
Bend your knees, take your time.
Rattles around. A little long. All we need is one. One for fun.
Please take your time.
Off. Stolen by Aspiazzo! Aspiazzo gets it back! Over to Sethi. Hurt. Has a look. Off to the left. Out of bounds. 52 seconds. Mackenzie Ehret had a good look at the basket. Shot just sailed left. It was a good take by Hurt. You don't get open looks like that often in a game of this magnitude. Hurt digs in defensively. Catalano, 2 to the basket, kicks it out. Number 3 from downtown, short, 42 under the basket. Fouled by Cobbs, 37 seconds. 29-29, number 42, to the line, shooting 2. She tied it at 29 when she made 1 of 2 from the stripe on her last possession. Cobbs picks up her 4th personal foul. We are in overtime at Morris Hills High School for the opening round of the junior varsity girls basketball tournament. Big free throw by number 42. Gives the Colonials a 1-point lead. She sets for her second. And she drills it. Big free throws. Knights need a bucket. They have 34 seconds to convert. Timeout by Coach Katz. And we'll come back at you following the timeout to see if the Knights can tie this game and send it to double overtime. Timeout here on the Lady Knights Television Network.
Let's go, ladies.
Come on, come on,
Lady Knights are out of timeouts. Catalano, Aspiazzo, 32 seconds. Catalano from 3. Catalano! 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 25 seconds! Knights lead, 32-31. Pull up, jumper, short, rebound, 42. 2-point game, no, 1. 33-32. 12 seconds. Aspiazzo! Oh no, turnover! They have to foul! Who'd they call it on? Aspiazzo. A big 3 by Jenna Catalano gave the Knights a 32-31 lead. However, a bucket on the other end pushes the Colonials back out in front. Aspiazzo picked up a 4th personal on that play. Free throw is good. Knights are going to need a bucket with 8.9 to either tie it or win it, as they're going to take possession with either a 2 or a 3-point deficit. Second one is good, and it's going to take a 3 to send it into double overtime. Aspiazzo, 6 seconds, out of bounds. Colonials will have it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what the final score says. I don't care. What I care about is the heart and intensity that these girls play with. Victoria Aspiazzo, hold your head up high. Those free throws that sent it into overtime were huge. And we love you and we support you.
She lost control.
That'll seal the deal. 36-32 with 3.1 seconds. It was a fabulous game. Hats off to both sets of girls, both coaches. They played and coached their hearts out. And the time will run out here. Lights will go down the sheet, 36-32. You have been tuned in to Stack Monster Production and the Lady Knights Television Network. Lady Knights have nothing to be ashamed of. Coach Katz. They prepared, they battled. Both teams. Our hats off. I kick the tripod as I make my way, and I say, Lady Knights, I salute you. You'll get them next time. You have been watching Stack Monster Productions, and we root for the Lady Knights. See you back at the JV game. Over and out.